You're watching KLST Local News First.
Good afternoon and welcome to Concho Valley Live. I'm your host, Victor Glenn. Ralph Powell and Aubrey Todd are with us today to give us the details on this year's Juneteenth celebration. Shirley Spears is stopping by to talk about the Over 40 basketball game fundraiser. And Becca Coleman is here to let us know what's happening at this month's Sampa Family Day. Plus, Jerry Eastman is going to tell us about the VFW Sip and Shop fundraiser. Don't go anywhere. Concho Valley Live starts right now. And welcome to Concho Valley Live, and we're here to hear about the Juneteenth celebrations coming up. So what all's going to be going on for Juneteenth, guys?
Well, the picnic, we got a picnic and a parade. And I'll talk about the picnic. Immediately after the parade, we will proceed down MLK to the MLK Park. And the parade will be over about 10:45, and we'll start serving barbecue and all the trimmings. So if you like good food, and everybody is welcome, and we would like for you all to come out and participate. We're going to have cold drinks, cold watermelon, and a lot of barbecue.
Excellent. Sounds like a fantastic time. And
let me tell you a little bit about the parade. The parade is going to start at 10 o'clock. We're asking that people who are interested in being in the parade, and we invite everyone to come. You don't have to make any reservation. Just show up in about the 800 or 900 block of Martin Luther King, which is in front of the Oak Harbor School. We're asking that people who want to be in the parade be there about 9:30 or 9:45. And then the parade will start, and it will proceed immediately down Martin Luther King to the Martin Luther King Park. So you don't have to make reservation. Just show up if you want to be a part. This is going to be the biggest. This is going to be the most humongous. This is going to be the best parade that we've ever had in San Angelo, Texas. The public is invited.
I think I heard you say at the last city council meeting when they made the Juneteenth Day proclamation that it's going to be the biggest parade.
It's going to be the biggest.
And what about that excites you the most, you think?
Well, because right now the feedback that we're getting from the public, and everybody wants to be a part. And incidentally, let me say, even though people recognize Juneteenth as being a predominantly African-American celebration, in San Angelo, it's a community celebration, because there's no way we could do what we do without the support that we get from the community. So it's a community, family-friendly environment, and we would ask that everyone in the sound of my voice, y'all come.
And how long have you guys personally participated in the organizing of the efforts for Juneteenth?
Well, I'll let Ralph answer that.
Well, I've been doing it for 37 years. And it takes us 3 to 4 months with our small organization to put this thing on. So we just meet once a week, and then we just keep meeting, and then when you look up, the Juneteenth is here. And let me tell you why we celebrate the Juneteenth. President Lincoln signed the proclamation in 1863, but the word didn't get to Galveston until 1865, when John Granger and his Rangers came into Galveston. And they came on the 19th of June. That's why we have it, that's why we call it the Juneteenth. But this year, we're going to have it on the 16th because the 15th, because the 19th falls in the middle of the week.
Gotcha. And as you can see on your screens there, like they said, Saturday, June 15th, going to be the biggest parade that they've had for Juneteenth, community event. Parade 10 a.m., arrive by 9:30 if you're going to participate. First come, first serve. There will be food and barbecue and watermelon and drinks afterwards.
And it's all free.
Free to the community. We'll be right back.
Y'all come.
Do you want to be on Concho Valley Live? Then check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/KLST News.
We can go where the rivers connect us. We can go where the current takes us. Always the hottest, coolest time. Let's go to Slither Bar. Every time we go, we have the best time. Splashing, laying in the sunshine. Surf and slide and laugh and play. We can stay here all day. We can go where the rivers connect us. We can go where the current.
Schlitterbahn Water Parks. Get discounted tickets at schlitterbahn.com.
Let's go to Slither Bar.
When I was growing up, I was among the 1 in 6 American kids who struggle with hunger. But with the power of breakfast, the kids in your neighborhood can think big and be more. Go to hungeris.org to make breakfast happen for kids in your neighborhood.
If you have diabetes, here are a few things to keep in mind. Know the name of your medicine, how much you should take and when, and how it can affect the other medicines you're taking, including your birth control. Ask your doctor to explain any side effects like headache, upset stomach, weight gain, or dizziness. Work with your doctor, nurse, or pharmacist to make a plan to use your medicine safely. For more information on diabetes medicines, go to fda.gov/women's diabetes.
My life motto is keep moving. And as hard as it was when my husband passed away, I knew I had to keep doing what I love. Oops, coming. But I needed help with my insurance, and that's what the NAIC provides. They have resources to help you and your family make the best decision, and they'll help you to keep moving forward, just like me.
So you can't save money? It's easy as pie. Drink from the tap. A $3 bottle of water a day times 10 years times 6% interest is over 14,000 clams. Small changes today, big bucks tomorrow. Feedthepig.org.
All right, and Lori and Fred are here to tell us about an upcoming event with the VFW, Post 1815?
Yes, 1815. Right. The post was there since 1949. I wasn't there when it built, but it's been around a while, and we have some really neat things going. Every Tuesday we have karaoke, and on Thursday we have our jam session. But here's something really important for veterans out there. From 9 to 12 on the 14th, we're having the Veterans Resource Event. It's an outreach service available for all the veterans in Tom Green County, and that's about 14,000. Afterwards, hamburgers will be served. On the 15th, we're having a washer tournament.
Gotcha.
That's going to start about noon. And on the 25th, the Chamber of Commerce will have a mixer after hours, about 5 to 6:30.
All right. And is that related to the Sip and Shop event on Saturday the 8th?
No, that's a separate thing.
Well, it's a separate event, but it's same venue.
Right, same venue.
Yeah.
All right.
And for those people who don't know where the VFW is located, it's at 125 South Browning Street, just right down the street from the hospital, Shannon Hospital.
Yeah, that property has a really nice view of downtown San Angelo.
Yeah,
it's really
I wanted
beautiful.
to say that. I wasn't sure if I was going to say it or not, but one of the best kept secrets in San Angelo is go behind the VFW, right where the railroad tracks come out, and look, that's one of the most, I think, is one of the most beautiful views around.
It's great for storm watching.
Oh, dear.
It really is.
You guys do all right with the recent storms?
Yeah.
Everybody all right?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So as far as the Veterans Outreach and these upcoming events, what do you feel is something that you want the public to be better informed on or aware of in general and related to the upcoming events?
Well, first of all, the VFW is open to the entire public for fundraising events. There's a lot of things inside there besides the events. We have a pool table. We have one of the oldest dance floors in West Texas.
It's huge.
It is huge.
Wonderful.
And I forgot to add, July 3rd we have the fireworks and hamburgers and watermelons. It starts about 3, and July 5th is the Lynn Macy dance.
Yes. And I have more dances, too.
Ooh,
Can I talk about more dances?
Yes, please.
Okay. June 8th, we're going to have the Old Hat Band. That's always a big favorite. And most of the dances are 7 to 11. It doesn't hurt to get there at 7, even if some of the bands don't start till 8, because everybody gets social. And they generally do setups for beverages, and then they sell the beer. And do they sell wine?
No, I don't
No,
think
they sell beer. Okay, and June 15th will be my band, which is Heroes of Honky Tonk. The 21st will be Jody Nix. He always brings in a lot of people. And then the 29th is Jake Penrod. And if anyone hasn't seen Jake Penrod, he's phenomenal. Well, they all are. So everyone is welcome to attend the dances. You said July 5th was Lynn Macy. And then I think that's all that we've got, but I think Janet is the manager there, and she's got dances booked, I think, every Friday and Saturday through the end of the year. She does a tremendous job. So we have to give a shout out to Janet.
Right, and we have to let you know that the number is 655-6550, and just call Janet. She knows everything about the VFW.
Really does.
She does.
I've talked to her a couple of times.
She loves Powerhouse.
Awesome. So, quick question, a little bit of a side. How long has your band been together?
Gosh, my band, we have been forming and reforming for probably 2 years now. I started doing music when I moved to Texas about 10 years ago. So actually that's how I got to know Janet, is I went to go see the Old Hat Band there and fell in love with the facility and fell in love with Janet and Frank and the team, Chrissy, and everyone there is so helpful, and they've really been encouraging. I think the VFW really actually is to give credit for my music career, or I shouldn't say give credit for, but blame for my music career. Now, that and the Chicken Farm. The Chicken Farm has been very instrumental in getting young people who are new to musicianship started. I was going to say young musicians, but that certainly would not be me. Oh, sure, but that's been very helpful too. But the VFW is just a loving, supporting, caring environment for people to gather, whether you are military or just have family in the military. It's just a really great place.
Ooh, I like that. You'd be our marketing person.
Well, that's kind of what I do, yeah, I guess. Terminally marketing.
All right, for more details on the events that we just talked about, it'll be on Concho Valley homepage, and we'll be right back with more Concho Valley Live.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you want to be on Concho Valley Live? Follow us on Twitter at KLST News.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, or get $100 off any Doctor's Choice Original. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic mattress sets and get a $300 Furniture Row gift certificate. Plus 4 years no interest. Hurry! The extended Memorial Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Thursday.
Attention, you may be eligible for hearing aids at little or no cost to you. Are you experiencing hearing difficulties? Do people seem to mumble? Do you feel like a bother to others due to your problems hearing? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may qualify for hearing aids at little or no cost to you. If you're living with a hearing problem, you are needed to participate in a special consumer trial program. We are seeking 100 people to try a new, completely invisible hearing aid designed to improve hearing in noisy places, eliminate feedback, and make listening to family and friends enjoyable again. At the conclusion of this program, participants may qualify to keep these hearing aids at little or no cost. Please get a pencil and call now. Don't wait any longer. Even if you're not sure if you need hearing aids, don't miss this chance to qualify for hearing aids at little or no cost to you. Call now to participate in this special consumer trial program.
KLST's online public file, including the FCC Children's Reports, can be viewed by visiting the FCC website at stations.fcc.gov. A link to our online public file is also at ConchoValleyHomepage.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Michaels.
And I'm David Wagner.
Tune into the CNN Telethon on Saturday, June 8th at 6:30.
We'll celebrate the work at Shannon Medical Center, and you can put your money where the miracles are.
That's the Children's Miracle Network Telethon, Saturday, June 8th at 6:30 p.m.
And welcome back to Concho Valley Live. I'm here with Becca Coleman, who's with the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts, which is one of my favorite places in town.
Yes.
So tell us what's coming up for summer.
Well, we have lots of stuff going on for summer. Right now, we are getting ready for our Family Day event, which we do every second Saturday. The summer ones actually tend to be a little bit slower, but I'm not mad about that because our programming explodes over the summer. We do about 45 programs in the 8 weeks of summer, and that gets us between 6,000 to 8,000 families, kids that come to the museum. So Family Days are free and open to the public like the other events that we do weekly, but this Family Day actually happens to be a partnership Family Day, which is always good for me because we get some help. This is a partnership with B Theater. It's Family Day Shakespeare, and what we do is we partner to bring Shakespeare to the public for free. Nice. So technically, this started a couple of years ago when B Theater wanted to start doing Shakespeare on the lawn of the museum, Shakespeare on the Concho. It's a big thing, especially up north, to do Shakespeare in the park. It's kind of like walking into a library, but not even having to have a library card to check out a book. So Shakespeare is open to the public. Now, this year, instead of doing it on the museum lawn, they actually will be doing it at the SAPAC Center, just because of the technology that they needed, the backdrops that they needed. They're doing it at SAPAC. It is still free and open to the public, and then they're actually doing many performances during our Family Day on Saturday. Nice. So Family Day is 10 to 3. We'll have free art activities. We'll have a free snacktivity. We're making apple moyer, which is a cool thing because if you had actually gone to a Shakespearean play at that time when it was written, that's one of the treats that you could have eaten at that time period. Wow. So we are definitely going a little vintage with that. There'll be dressing up. So we actually borrowed costumes from B Theater so that kids can dress up in Shakespearean robes, take pictures. We'll have photo booths, and of course, it is nice and cool in the museum. I know it's supposed to be like 100 degrees on Saturday. So the museum is open to the public. The galleries will be open. This exhibit will actually be going on just for a couple more weeks that you can come and check out. And then, of course, Midsummer's Night Dream is what B Theater is putting on this year for Shakespeare. And that is happening at 7 p.m. on the 7th and the 8th. And then the following weekend, I think it's the 14th and 15th or 15th and 16th. I should have looked. Oops.
It's all right.
My bad. But it is a free event at the museum. You can also check out the other free events that we have going on, including Art Thursday, which is actually happening right now. It's open studio and free to the public, just like Family Day is. And then, of course, we always have our art, wine, and yoga every third Thursday of the month. Now, you can bring kids. Kids can do the yoga, not wine, but you can still enjoy it. We do mini tours with that session as well, and you can be at any level of yoga. No matter what level you are, it is a fun, relaxing evening at the museum for free.
Excellent. And if it does get too hot, obviously you guys are right next to the municipal pool.
Yes. That is a good thing, and I actually tell people that all the time. For Art Thursdays, you take your kids to the pool, and about 3 o'clock it gets really, really hot. Well, just dry off and walk over to the education studio where the AC is pumping and enjoy the rest of the afternoon by making some art activities.
Nice. Really random question. Did you coordinate your sweater and your glasses on purpose?
I just like pink. I think it complements the hair, but yeah. That is a random question, but I appreciate it because it is art-related color theory. I appreciate it.
And so, okay, so Shakespeare in the Park, or Shakespeare coming...
On the Concho.
On the Concho. My mistake.
No worries.
Coming into the Performing Arts Center, working with the museum. What is your favorite part about that personally?
I think the best thing that I have ever done at my job is to partner with other theater groups or other like-minded organizations in the arts. So I am not going to be the best person at acting, but that's okay because I have friends at B Theater that will come and help us with that, just like I can help them with fine art structure. It's that combination of mixing our audiences, mixing our different interdisciplinary studies. That is what San Angelo is all about.
Excellent. And as you can see on your screen right there, San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts, Family Day, Shakespeare, Saturday, June 8th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Performance by B Theater, a great local theater company. And we'll be right back with more Concho Valley Live. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you want to be on Concho Valley Live? Then check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/KLST News.
At iMart Express, we must be insane. We're taking half off our in-store frames. Styles that fit every side of you. With all these frames, it's hard to choose. Some look fancy, some have flair. Half off frames, come grab a pair. Our prices are low, our selection is high. What are you waiting for? Come on by. We pride ourselves on in-store labs. Get same-day glasses built to last. Half off frames, you can't lose. 50% off, 100% you. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra. During GMC's Truck Month, get over $8,500 total value on this next generation Sierra SLT. Plus, get an additional $1,000 purchase allowance when you finance through GM Financial. GMC, Truck Month like a pro.
When I was growing up, I was among the 1 in 6 American kids who struggle with hunger. And hungry mornings make tired days.
Grumpy days. Bleh kind of days.
But with the power of breakfast, the kids in your neighborhood can think big and be more.
When we're not hungry for breakfast, we're hungry for more. More ideas. More dreams. More fun.
When kids aren't hungry for breakfast, they can be hungry for more. Go to hungeris.org and lend your time or your voice to make breakfast happen for kids in your neighborhood.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Welcome back to Concho Valley Live. I'm here now with Patrice, who's going to try to tell us where we can find some sweet pickings.
You bet. Sweet Pickens Vintage Fair, Mason, Texas, just down the road a little ways. Sweet Pickens is a vintage marketplace. We have vendors coming from all over the state. This will be our third fair, and we've learned a lot in that 3 times. This time we're inside a nice, cool, air-conditioned building.
Excellent.
So the fair will be at Fort Mason Park and the community building, and we start and open tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and we'll run till 9 tomorrow night, and then Saturday from 9 to 5. So it's going to be great fun.
Excellent. You said 3 years running. What initially brought it together?
Well, just a love, I think, for vintage things and antiques, and a way to entice people to come to our community and come see what Mason's all about. We have lots to offer, lots of history, lots of fun things to do, and great stores and restaurants and all those good things. So it was kind of a whole community put together to plan it and do this. Some of the things you might find. We already know we're going to have good old vinyl records. We're going to have some old license plates, lots of rusty things, and then of course very nice, fine, classic antiques, glassware, furniture, jewelry, antique knives. I've heard of several new things this time that we haven't had before. We have food vendors this time, and even 2 of those are from here in San Angelo. We have Flour Girl Bakery coming and with sourdough creations, nice. And let's see, Sugar and Spoon cookies, and she'll be bringing her cookies. So then we have all other kinds of things to eat too. But mainly, it's a come check out all the old things and see if there's something you might reclaim and use again and enjoy.
You mentioned records.
Yeah.
Have you found this with newer record players that the turntable motor burns out like that?
Of course.
Why?
Things are not made like they used to be made. Just ask anybody. Probably that's true, but the vinyl's really neat, and it's fun to enjoy and reuse and those kinds of things.
So this will be kind of like a Concho Valley specific community antiques roadshow.
Mason County, yes.
Mason.
Yeah, Mason County, yeah.
And so what is something that you're going to go there and purposefully search out, something that you want to try to find?
That's a really good one. Actually, I'm one of those people who have collected too much, and I actually are taking things from my home that I've enjoyed for many years and letting them go. But what I do is take vintage linens, tablecloths, and I create clothing. So my booth will be clothing for people to look at that's made from old fabrics.
That's cool. How long have you been doing that?
About probably 10 years or so. But anyway, it's a lot of fun.
Is that something that you had to, find your footing with, or was it kind of natural for you?
Well, because I already sew, and I already do contemporary clothing for 2 shops. Sewing, was not the hard part. The hard part was finding the really good fabrics that are that old, 50s and 60 years ago, finding things that you still can use. But it makes it fun, because if there's a little tiny tear or a little stain that you just can't get out, you just put a little patch or a pocket there, and it's just fun. So that's what I do.
Awesome. We'll be seeing your fashion on the runway soon?
Oh, yeah, sure. No, but for fun anyway.
All right. So walk us through the location and time again.
Okay. We open tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the evening until 9. The location is Fort Mason Park in the community building. And then Saturday we'll reopen again at 9 and go till 5 on Saturday, and then we'll be done for this fair. And I would say anyone coming, bring your kids. They would enjoy it. There's a lot of things going on. And visit our square. There are lots of nice stores and great restaurants to check out.
Now, doing this 2 years prior, about how many people do you think will turn out this year?
Don't know. I don't know. We've had in excess of like 600-700 people come through the door. So I don't know. I'd love for this one to be even better. Bring more people in. Come check it out.
And hopefully it will be. And you can find more information on Concho Valley homepage. We'll be right back.
You need to be informed to plan your financial future. KLST's Making Sense segment gives you the opportunity to learn from a qualified financial advisor. Every Wednesday at noon, Scott Fanatico will be here answering all of your financial questions. Brought to you by the Financial Services Center and KLST.
Chill out with the best treats and eats in Texas. At DQ, it all starts with our famous soft serve. Whether you like it dipped or topped or split, or get it flipped in a blizzard, loaded up with all your sweetest cravings. You can treat yourself to something new every day. Even better, pair it with your favorite DQ Eats. For the best treats and eats in Texas, nobody tops DQ. DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Our biggest Memorial Day event ever is happening now, and we've retagged the entire store with incredible savings. Like this family-friendly sofa and chaise, the ultimate in style and comfort, is reduced $500 to just $794. Or this richly finished 5-piece queen bedroom set with cedar-lined drawers is reduced $500 to just $999. At HomeZone, you never have to sacrifice quality for price. Plus, get 48 months financing for a limited time. HomeZone, style for everyone that anyone can afford.
The United States Coast Guard secures our ports and waterways, protects our environment, and saves lives. In times of triumph or tragedy, the Coast Guard Foundation supports Coast Guard members and their families. Learn more at coastguardfoundation.org.
And thanks for tuning in to Concho Valley Live during the 75th D-Day anniversary. And for upcoming events, we've got the 2019 Juneteenth celebration, Saturday, June 15th. Parade at 10 a.m. If you're going to participate, arrive by 9:30. First come, first serve. After the parade at MLK Park, they are going to have barbecue, food, drinks, watermelon, everything. It's going to be a great time, and everyone is welcome. And after that, we also have the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts Family Day, tying in with the B Theater, Shakespeare on the Concho, going to be taking place in the Performing Arts Center as opposed to outside, because it is going to start to creep up in those temperatures. Saturday, June 8th, 10 a.m. through 3 p.m. And thanks again for tuning in to Concho Valley Live. I'm Victor Glenn. Hope everybody has a fantastic day.
Closed captioning for the hearing impaired is sponsored by the Law Office of Rick De Hoyos.